shift our focus now to earnings. You had Yatra online that actually came out with their numbers and stellar set of numbers if you look at sequentially as well as on a year-on-year basis. So let's break on board the management to understand what exactly transpired in the quarter gone by and will that momentum sustain for the company going ahead. We have Mrs. Dhruv Shringi, who is the CEO and the whole-time director at Yatra Online. A very good morning to you, Mr. Shringi. Thank you so much for joining us on ET Now. And firstly, congratulations on a good set of numbers. You've returned to the black in the December quarter. But will this be sustainable? No doubt we are seeing a boom in travel, but will this sort of a performance sustain going ahead?
Firstly, good morning to you as well, and thank you for having me on your show. As you rightly put out, we've had very strong set of numbers that we posted in the last quarter. The growth momentum is very strong at the moment behind the industry and particularly about Yatra. So we are confident that, we should be able to maintain this momentum going forward as well in terms of both growth and profitability. See, there are two aspects which are playing out here. One is that on the business travel side, where we are the market leaders, we continue to have strong traction in terms of new customer wins. So we've got a healthy pipeline that we are bringing forward. And then on the consumer side as well, we are seeing strong improvement in market share gains on the consumer side also.
Hi sir, Soumit Sarkar also joining into the conversation. My question is more largely on the debt part. Now, if you see, your debt has actually come down by around 50% on a sequential basis to around 85 odd crore rupees, but your finance cost has reduced by only 10%. Why so? And post the end of FY24, any further reduction in debt is something that investors should watch out for?
Sure. So that's a very good question. The debt actually got repaid more towards the end of the quarter. That's why you see only a partial impact of the repayment of the debt on the interest cost. You will see a much larger impact in Q4 of the repayment of the debt. Even subsequent to that, we've repaid almost another 50% out of the outstanding. So the current debt levels, that we will carry at the end of the year end will be in the range of about 40 to 50 crores.
And just for Q4 outlook, how's the air traffic looking like? And in the month of January, as far as I know, on a YOY basis, we had seen a 5% growth. But how has been the month of Feb and how are the forward bookings, in fact, looking like for the holiday period?
See, the summer period again is looking quite strong. We've already started seeing, bookings happening both for international and domestic leisure destinations for the summer months. So everything at the moment, at least, is pointing to sustained momentum in the category. We don't really see anything at this point which should, cause some kind of concern or cause a slowdown in the demand side of things.
Right. Mr. Shringi, and just lastly, I want to just add on to it, any outlook that you can give us when it comes to your margin as well as the hotel business margins that we can take forward?
I think the hotel business is still in maybe a slight investment phase. We are building towards getting more critical mass on that. What we would like to see in the near term is further acceleration in terms of the growth rate on the hotel side. Margins will follow from there. The first step for us is to drive incremental growth in terms of volume on the hotel side.
All right, Mr. Shringi, thank you so much for joining us on ET Now. All the best for the future quarters as well. You are sounding optimistic, so all the best for your company in Q4 as well as in the new financial year. That was the management of Yatra Online talking about the quarter gone by.